Xin chào, what's up everybody? Alright, today in this video we're going to talk about why Vietnam should be your 2023 vacation destination. It's an absolutely amazing country. We're going to talk about all the different things you can do here and why you should be coming here and why you won't regret it and why you'll want to come back over and over and over and over and over again. Of course, we're on Windway. It is a Sunday night. We are shooting fresh content all week coming up, so just bear with it. I know not every video is what everyone wants to see, but I like to cover a lot of different topics, and I find it to be far more suitable to walk around here than to sit on a couch and just give you information as 90% of other YouTubers that do information videos do. So yes, why should Vietnam be your destination of choice for the 2023 vacation? She had the new Opal Flip. Very compelling phone compared to the Samsung Flip. It's got a better outside screen, debatably better cameras, and a better battery time. But we're not talking about phones here. So, why would I recommend that you come to Vietnam for your vacation in 2023? You know, you might have found this video because you're curious. You want to go somewhere in Asia and you're searching stuff, and my video pops up as a compelling reason to come to Vietnam. Well, let me tell you, first things first is if you want a crazy, amazing city that never sleeps and a great nightlife, if you're a young couple that wants to party, or even an older couple that wants to party, or a single male or single female, you've got a tremendous little city here just in, and they put the traffic back out? Golly. That shit shouldn't have happened yet. Usually not until like 30 more minutes. So 11. I mean, it is what it is. Look at it. So we're watching the first amount of traffic come through since they pulled the roadblocks. Wild. So, you know, you've got Saigon, which has an amazing nightlife. You've got Hanoi up north that also has an amazing nightlife. They have their old town, pretty much beer street, which is arguably better than Boy Vane Street here. Both are equally fun, and if you've never seen anything like that, it's definitely an experience to be had. Man, I thought I was going to be shooting in quiet and like have ample opportunity for like a nice quiet video so you could hear me perfectly. Well, that didn't happen. Can't really go this way because Speaker City over here. So you've got the nightlife, and you know, I wouldn't focus in one place for too long. I would do Saigon for a few days, maybe 3 or 4. I don't know. Usually most people's vacation is 2 weeks. So my plan would be, if it was me, I would come to Saigon first. I would then, you know, you can split it 2 ways too. You can do, man, we got the motorbike loudness. Go on, Vespa boy. It's like balls to the wall already. Ow. So I'm just going to lay it all out, like what I would do if I'm coming to Vietnam for the first time. I would definitely hit Saigon for at least 2 to 3 days. I'd be here on a weekend. Like, it's going to be limited time. If you're trying to do everything in the country, 2 to 3 days in Saigon. After the 2 to 3 days in Saigon, I would then probably go to, you want beautiful beaches? Go to Nha Trang. Nha Trang's a simple plane ride away. You get on the plane, you go to Nha Trang, you're in a wonderful, chill beach town that has clean, vibrant, good food, good people, tremendous swimming. It's just a place to really relax and recharge the batteries. You could also go to Phu Quoc. Phu Quoc's the island. It's supposed to be one of the best international islands. Debatable if that's really true, but it is also a great chill hippo mode vibe. Like if you just want to get into a nice resort, chill out, and have a fun time, and just kind of lounge around, drink, you can't beat Phu Quoc. You're going to absolutely have a phenomenal time there. You know, I got nothing but good things to say about it. If you're a bit older and you're Australian, I would recommend Vung Tau. You can take a limo here from here to there, which is essentially like a a van that sits like 12 people. So you can take the limo down there. There's lots of Aussie expats down there. It's a very laid-back beach town as well. It's not very clean. I don't recommend swimming there, but it's cheaper, and there's definitely an appeal to it, you know, for usually the older crowd, being honest. And then you can slightly start to move up the country, and as you go up, you've got Da Nang. Da Nang's phenomenal. It's another beach town with nice oceans. You can get a good resort there as well, or hotel, and just chill out, enjoy the food there. There's great smash burgers there. There's great Vietnamese food there. You know, anyone that goes on a vacation for 2 weeks, and if they say they're just gonna eat Vietnamese food the whole time, it's just not gonna happen. You're gonna eventually want a taste of something else, and all these places have those different tastes of things. So if I'm gonna pick a beach city to go to on my first vacation, I personally would pick Nha Trang over Da Nang. But Da Nang, if you're thinking about moving here, has a very large expat community of people living there. So it'd be a good place if you want to live on the beach, and a little bit more affordable than, like, say, Saigon or Hanoi. Hanoi is the most expensive city to live in Vietnam, so they say. Da Nang could be a really good prospecting place to check out. You know? Da Nang is also very good to go to on vacation because you have so many things to do there. You've got Da Nang, you've got Banana Hills, you've got Hoi An. And Hoi An was going to charge like $4 to go in, but they've since pushed that back. So that's not going to happen now. So you pretty much got so much stuff to do there. You can go to Da Nang for probably 5 days and do Hoi An one day, Banana Hills one day, Da Nang for like 3 days. It all depends on what you want out of your vacation. There's so much diversity here and different cuisines as you travel around each place. You can go to Hue. Hue is like the old, I think it's the old capital. It's an old city, but it's like the home of Bún Bò Hue, which is like a traditional, very popular Vietnamese dish. There's lots of stuff to do there. People like to go there. I have not been there yet. We will eventually go there on the channel. And then, of course, you know, if you're going to do Hanoi, you've got Hai Long Bay, which is, you know, it's been in a lot of like, it's the place where it's got the huge kind of mountain ocean cliffs, and you get on a boat and you see some beautiful water. You know, almost everyone tells me it's only a 1 or 2 day experience, so I have not done that yet either. My recommendation from Hanoi would be to go to Sapa, which is up north from Hanoi, and it's absolutely phenomenal. It's a mountainous region with its own cuisine that specializes in like a black boar, like a wild pig that's super fatty, super delicious. They also specialize in horse meat, which there I wasn't the biggest fan of. They also have their own kind of salmon there that's caught in the streams and stuff there. So there's just so many different places and things to do. If you do go the Phu Quoc route, you can take a sleeper bus from here, Saigon, to the port and take a boat that will float you from that destination to Phu Quoc. And if you're smart, you can stop off at some of the smaller islands nobody knows about. Like, you know, you've got Han Son Island, which, if you haven't seen my series on Han Son Island, arguably, in my opinion, the best seafood in Vietnam. I don't know of anywhere else in Vietnam. Hello. I don't know of anywhere else in Vietnam where you can get better seafood, because you're in a floating city on the ocean, a kilometer off, where the guy jumps off the boat, goes and catches some uni sea urchin, brings it up and chops it in half right in front of your eyes. You're going ocean to table to mouth in a 5-minute segment. I mean, it's the same with all the seafood there. You're never gonna have a fresher experience that I've ever seen, and I've been to a lot of places, you know. I'm a world traveler, so I've seen a lot of seafood, and it doesn't get that much fresher. There's still a shit ton of people here. They should have never opened this road up again. I mean, I can't go this way because it's just copyright all the way from here to the wharf, because they don't have a handle on the speaker situation here yet. So, like, and why some Vietnamese really like that, it's not my thing. But don't get stuck. Like, the only way I would get stuck in like one place for a long time on a vacation is like if I'm a single dude and I'm on the prowl. Saigon would definitely be appealing for a week or two. But you've gotta see what all of Vietnam has to offer. And then the best thing about Vietnam is the people are just incredibly friendly. Like when I'm sitting down and my camera's off and it's sitting next to me, if I'm on like a bench over here. I mean, yesterday I had a 20-minute conversation with like a 9-year-old girl on a skateboard about skateboarding. And she's been in international school since she started school. So her English was like probably better than mine, because we know I'm not good at anything that's English, whatever. I'm shit at Vietnamese, I'm shit at English. I'm just not technically sound when it comes to that type of thing. But she was so funny and had so many things to say. I asked her if she could ollie, and she said she has to learn still. But like, you constantly get into situations like that here, where like, if it's not her, it's going to be like it's going to be like a 30-year-old dude or a 20-year-old crew, or like a bunch of college kids will walk up to you and talk. Well, we got some serious making out here, PDA. This is new love. This is not old love. This is NRE, new relationship energy. So PDA is a big thing here for Vietnamese. I think that's a white guy though, and his Viet probably, that looks like second, third date action. So I mean, it's a treasure trove of women if you're a dude that's single and wants to spread your wings and get out there. We've got a ton of videos on like how to do that. I mean, this is just a place where you either feel like it's a whole new world and you want to move here, and like so many people get that in their head. Like, as I've been traveling around the world for the past 20 some years, places that I've gone to that I've been like, oh, I know I can move here, is Japan, Korea, and Vietnam. Those were the 3 places that within 2 days I'm like, shit, I could move here. And in hindsight, I should have moved much earlier in life, you know. I thought making money and having a successful business was such an important thing, like, and it's not. Like, if you can make things work somewhere else and just get bills paid and have enough to go do whatever you want, your life is good, man. Like, you have to understand, the more money you make, the bigger you get, the more stress you have. Like, I mean, everybody probably is like, hey, I want to be like Elon Musk. I guarantee you that dude is not happy. I promise you. All the money in the world he has, he can go do whatever the F he wants. I bet you at the end of the day, he's still struggling. Because it's just too much. Like, once you start loading up your plate too much, it's not fun anymore. Like, it's not fun. The best times in my life have been since I moved to Vietnam and when I first started my IT business, and I was making like $5,000 a month, maybe $6,000 a month. That was fun. And I could kind of go do whatever I wanted. And I didn't have a bunch of clients yet. It wasn't super high stress. Like, as it evolved and as I got more and as I made more per month, and I started encroaching on that like 10,000 USD a month on profit, things just got harder. Oh, they're still making out. You get it, homie. You get it, homie. Let's go, baby. They're locked in love. Yep, that's NRE. You married for 5 years? That shit ain't ever happening. They're getting that picture. Getting that picture. So, I mean, you know, I can't recommend Vietnam enough. You know, I've done some recent videos of what Vietnam needs to do to improve. But even if they don't do any of that shit, I'll still be living in Vietnam. Because guess what? Vietnam's fucking awesome. And the people here are fucking awesome. So, you'll fall in love if you don't try to carry some kind of Western ideals with you when you come here. If you don't get it stuck in your head that like, oh, they've got to slow down when I cross the road here. Why are they throwing trash? Like, if you become that kind of thing, because for a lot of people, like, I think Vietnam is their first like Asia experience. So like, you've got to be really, really wise to that. We got another first date, I think. This looks first date-ish. This is first date. So, I mean, this guy's a 5 and she's a 8. I mean, it's much easier to make it happen here, my guys and gals. not that many white women date Vietnamese men. That's like a super rarity. All the white girls that live here, they're into the other white guys. It's like teacher on teacher dating, and you know, that's kind of the Western world trickle down. Like, it's a problem in the Western society. Is every girl in America thinks she's a 10, and they're not, and they're all looking for the same like 2% of guys. You know, like you know how rare it is. Like, people don't understand. Like, I think it's like less than 10% of the population in American men are over 6 foot. And that's what 90% of the women are looking for. Just in the height. Like, wild. Hello. See, that's good. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't want to derail off like the exact content we're shooting right now, but that's it, guys. Like, you're crazy not to pick Vietnam. And then on top of it, if you want to have a cheaper vacation where you get a lot out of it, Vietnam's the place to come. Don't be a picky eater. Eat things however they're supposed to be eaten here. If you get a banh mi, just get it how the locals eat it. Don't be changing shit. This ain't America where you can go order something and alter the whole order 52 times. When you get something here food-wise, you get it how the locals eat it. You get it how they eat it. You don't make any substitutions. So that's the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Am I accurate? Am I wrong? Just pitch into the comments. Of course, subscribe to the channel. That greatly helps. Leave a comment. That helps even more. And if you want to support in an even further direction, you can hit me up on Patreon. You can get direct access to me and tours. So thank you for watching. Stay frosty. What's up, dude? See you on the next one. Peace out.